Alright, here's the dealio for today's lesson. So, I've been having quite the week, and of course, my Google form isn't loading on my screen. So we're going to do things a little bit differently today, and I hope that you'll extend me some grace by understanding if this lesson isn't as long or as complex or include as much as it normally does. But what I ask of you to respect my time and the fact that I'm creating these lessons for you and recording them and providing this instruction, I ask that you watch it, you take it seriously. So some of you, I can tell, are rushing through your work, not taking your time, possibly even skipping the video and not actually paying attention to what I'm saying or paying attention to what the questions are asking. So please take your time. You're not going to learn any more Spanish by skipping the video. And if that's the case, then unfortunately you're just going to get lower grades and your language isn't going to be advancing as much as it could be if you would listen and take it seriously. So follow along, pay attention, and then in your Google form you're going to have to pay careful attention to what's written in there, because that's where all your questions and the rest of the directions will be. So I want you to go in the Google form and fill in your class, your name, your goal. Remember, setting your goal is oftentimes about your, reading questions and sometimes the review or assessment questions at the end. So set your goal, and then by the end of class today, you'll be able to answer some questions in Spanish about some different places that we may or may not think are fun. And go ahead and do the reading workshop questions as well. Take your time, especially on the beginner and intermediate level questions. Try the advanced ones if you are able. Remember, they don't count against you if you get them wrong. So pause this video, do all that, and come back when you're ready for the class discussion. Okay, lugares, places. Lugares que son divertidos. Divertidos in English, fun. Lugares que son divertidos. Palabras importantes. So the important words for this lesson. I would actually like you to write these down in your notebook. I know I said that in the last lesson, but a lot of those words were repeated words or words that you might already know. This lesson has a lot of new words in it, so please take a moment, pause the video, and write these down. Estadio, stadium. Parque de diversiones is a theme park. So kind of like a Six Flags or a Bay Beach type place. Parque de diversiones. Sometimes it's called Parque de atracciones, like an attraction park, where you go to see and play these different rides and games. El cine, movie theater. Un evento deportivo, a sports event, a sporting event. Concurrido, it's crowded. Vacío, it's empty, it's vacant. Ruidoso, it's noisy. Divertido, it's fun. Aburrido, boring. And then some verbs that might come in handy. Ir a, to go to. So yo voy a, I go to. Nosotros vamos a, we go to. Ustedes van a, you all go to. And then asistir is to attend. So it doesn't mean to assist. That's a false cognate. It's lying to you. Yo asisto a un evento deportivo. I attend a sporting event. Oh, I skipped one. La naturaleza is nature. So to attend. Asistir a is to attend. So pause it, take these notes down, and then keep playing. Okay. Miren la foto. En la foto, hay un estadio. El estadio tiene muchas personas, muchos aficionados, fans. El estadio es concurrido, crowded, es concurrido. Y las personas, los aficionados, miran un evento deportivo. Miran un partido de fútbol. No de fútbol americano, fútbol. Y es un estadio concurrido con muchas personas. Y miran el cielo, the sky. El evento es por la noche. No es durante el día, es por la noche. ¡Oh! ¡Qué diferente! Este estadio es completamente vacío. No hay personas en el estadio. Hay 1, 2, 3, 4 personas en el campo, en el campo, y es un campo de fútbol, pero no hay aficionados, no hay personas, el estadio es vacío. Y miren el cielo. Es durante el día y hace sol en el estadio. ¿Prefieren ir a un estadio concurrido con muchas personas o prefieren un estadio vacío? Yo prefiero un estadio con muchas personas. Es ruidoso y divertido. It's more fun. There's más energía. Es un parque de diversiones y los niños juegan y reciben tiquetes. Cuando yo era, when I was en el pasado, cuando yo era niña, me gustaba mucho jugar los juegos. Me gustaba mucho. Es otro tipo de diversión, de parque de diversión. No me gusta este tipo de atracción. Me siento enferma en este tipo de atracción. No es divertido. It's not fun. No es divertido en mi opinión. Es terrible. La persona está en canoa en un lago en la naturaleza y es el escenario muy tranquilo. No es concurrido con muchas personas. No hay muchas personas. Hay una persona y miren el cielo. ¿Qué tiempo? ¿Qué tiempo es en la foto? Por la noche, por la tarde, por la noche. Y la persona está en canoa en la naturaleza, en el lago. Me gusta mucho este tipo de actividad. Porque me siento tranquila y me gusta escuchar a los pájaros y los animales y me gusta explorar. Yo prefiero esta actividad. Otra persona está en la naturaleza, pero es durante el día, no es por la noche, y hace sol, y ella se sienta en la tierra y mira al agua y piensa y es muy tranquila. No hay muchas personas, la naturaleza no es concurrida con muchas personas, es vacía. It's empty, es vacía. Una persona. El cine. Ok. A mí me gusta ir al cine y me gusta comer palomitas, pero no me gusta cuando el cine es concurrido con muchas personas. No me gusta. Yo prefiero un cine vacío. Y las personas miran una película en inglés, a movie, miran una película 3D, a 3D movie. No me gusta mirar películas en 3D. Me siento enferma. I have a little bit of like motion sickness, so certain rides, and if I feel like I'm moving, no es bueno para mí. Las personas son novios. El amor. Y están en el cine mirando una película y las dos personas se sienten contentas y tranquilas. No, el hombre tiene palomitas, pero no miran una película en 3D. No. Okay, we have to pick one to write about. Vamos a escribir sobre el cine, la naturaleza, un parque de diversiones o los estadios. Trying to read your minds and think about which one you would pick. Vamos a escribir sobre los estadios. Too bad if you don't like it, I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Oops. Los estadios. Remember, our goal for this whole unit is to talk about describing places. So how can we describe it? What do we see? What's in the picture? What's not in the picture? And so on. I'm going to change the camera here so you can see this better. Try not to make you feel sick from motion sickness at all. All right. Hopefully it will focus for us. Okay. Los estadios. Los estadios. Hoy es viernes. I'm recording this, it's Friday. El título. Los estadios diferentes. Hay dos estadios diferentes. Un estadio es concurrido y ruidoso. El otro estadio es vacío porque no hay personas, es vacío y tranquilo. ¿Preferimos el estadio concurrido o el estadio vacío? Yo prefiero el estadio con muchas personas, porque, en mi opinión, es más divertido. El estadio con muchos aficionados es más divertido. Punto. All right, we're going to go through and translate this into English. So follow along with me. In your shared writing portion of your Google form today, I want you to write the English translation, so make sure you're listening. Title: The Stadium's Different. There are 2 stadiums different. A stadium is, this is one of our new words, crowded. A stadium is crowded and ruidoso, noisy. The other stadium is vacío, empty. Vacío y empty and tranquilo, tranquil or calm. The stadium with many, this is a more specific way to talk about the people there, fans. The stadium with many fans is more fun. Is more fun. All right, so take a moment and make sure you copy the English down in your Google form, and then make sure you look at the rest of the questions very carefully on the Google form to answer them. I will zoom in so that you can see this well, so that you can pause it and copy it in English. Feel free to go on the Quizlet set that I provided for you today as well for extra practice if you have extra time to get your work done.